Hey, what's going on? It's Verace, Andy Chase. So we just wrapped up 2017's edition of BrewMaster Madness. We started with 16 great local breweries. Over 15,000 votes later, we are here with our champion in Tinton Falls, Jughandle Brewing Company.
I'm just here to drink the beer.
That's all he does.
That's all I do.
Let's go on inside.
Yeah, but yeah, congratulations to them. We're gonna take a little tour, see what made Jughandle the winner of BrewMaster Madness. So, you ready to go in?
Let's go.
All right, Verace, we're now inside Jughandle Brewing Company right here in Tinton Falls. We're inside. We got Pete, we got Mike, we got Chris. These are the brains behind Jughandle Brewing Company. Tell us about this place. What are you guys all about?
You want to start? Yeah. Well, I mean, first of all, thank you for being here.
Congratulations on winning the competition.
Thank you very much. We're honored that we're chosen by all the voters. I mean, that was just tremendous. So, but we've been open about 9 months right now. We pride ourselves on the quality of beer, the consistency, the different styles of beers that are made. We're growing and expanding. They have been brewing for over 15 years. I mean, Pete, 15 years, right?
Yeah, something like
Chris, 10, 12 years. And it really pays off because their background really has paved the way for the different styles of beer we have. And, from the small pallet batches to our Mosaic Pale Ale, which is very popular, they've been, brewing up a storm, basically.
The only thing I ask, Verace, Andy, can you grow a handlebar mustache?
It's almost long enough that I can twist it. If I try, I don't know if I can get that.
See that? Gotta do the mustache. Yeah.
All right, we'll work on it. So, we go for a tour?
Let's go for a tour.
You guys give us a tour of the place?
Sure thing.
All right, let's go.
What we have here is our brew house. We have a 7-barrel brew house. Means we can brew about 7 barrels of beer at one time. First tank that we have is our hot liquor tank here. It's about a 600-gallon tank, essentially a glorified hot water heater. This stays at about 170 degrees. We have our mash tun back in the corner there. That's where we'll mix all of our grains and our hot water together to mash out. So that's the first chemical reaction that we have. Chemist. What is it exactly that happens?
What do you do?
I just clean a lot.
No, that's where the starch in the grain is converted to sugar.
Without that, you got nothing.
Without that, you got nothing.
Yeah, starch.
You got starch. You got potatoes.
Yeah, you got potatoes.
I'm amazed at all the science that goes into it. Every time they talk about what different things they're making, it's just, you think it's just beer, but there's so many tweaks and little things they can do to change it. I mean, dude went to college for chemistry. It's amazing.
You want to do it right and do it consistent, it is a science. It's art form, science. We're always, experimenting and trying new things. And if it sticks, we'll move it out to a bigger production.
So back here we have our the cold side of the house here. So these are all our fermenters. You'll notice they're a little bit bigger than our hot side. 15-barrel fermenters. So we can brew twice, fill once. And we just got 2 new ones. Number 4 and number 5 are the newest addition to our little, what we call our little forest of fermenters.
Do they have names?
They do not have names. They just have numbers at this point.
So now, when the beer is finished, when the beer is at its last stage, it comes right from these guys.
So, well, it'll come out of these guys and go into this. This is the last tank that it goes into. It's called our bright tank. Essentially, this does 2 things. One, to make the beer as clear as possible, because we'll drop the temperature down to 32 degrees, and we'll also carbonate it. You can see this line going right in there is CO2, so we're adding the bubbles to it.
So basically, when you want to see if it's ready, you just kind of come over here, put a little glass underneath. Yep. You pour some, you sample, and you're like, nah, it needs a little more time, or it's good to go.
Yeah, and you run some tests on it for the carbonation, but yeah, that's pretty much it.
And then into the kegs, which is what this beer is almost ready to do.
Time to keg out? Is that what it was?
Time to keg out.
Keg out. It's keg out time.
Keg out time.
All right.
This small batch system right here, this was Peter's home brewing system back in the day. Now it's used for test batches and pilots before we scale up to a more bigger production, in the 15-barrel system.
Oh, so if you're trying to figure out different flavors, maybe a different concept of winter brew, summer brew, you'll start here, see how it goes, and then you'll move on to the big boys.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. This is essentially leads our pothole series. So everything that comes out of this, we're calling our potholes. Because of the pot and the roads, Jughandle.
Just like Jughandle. Double meaning, right?
Double meaning.
When you guys when you guys come up with a concept, you like the way it comes out here. You start with the thing over there. Thank you. How long's the process to start from beginning to end to get one brew?
It depends a lot on a beer. So the actual brewing is about 6 hours.
Okay.
And then fermentation takes about a week. Maybe another, depending on the beer, a week to 12 days.
Verace ferments about a week.
Yeah.
Same as that.
I start in small batches, then I go big. Yeah,
By the end of the week.
Should we sample some beer now?
Why not?
Sure.
Why not?
All right, they made it.
Sounds good
See
to
how
me.
we drink it.
Let's go to the bar.